First it was the N64 collection. Now comes the Sega Genesis. And a little backstory about this. Most of these a good friend of mine gave to me. He had like about 3 boxes full of Sega Genesis cartridges, and he was giving away his collection, and he kept his Nintendo games, but he didn't want his Sega ones anymore, so I guess I'm the one to have them, and many of these are from what he had, and some of these are from years ago, back when I was a kid. And some of these are really not not the exact versions of certain games that I had back then, but they are, however. They've been with me for years. And I'm also rearranging my shelf and trying to straighten things up, so as I'm working on that, I think now's the time to go ahead and showcase. And before I get to the cartridges, I'm going to go ahead and showcase the ones that still are in boxes. Anyway, first game in my collection is Eternal Champions. Light Crusader. Nobunaga's Ambition. The Lion King. X-Men. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Landstalker. Subterranea. Phantasy Star 4. Still on the lookout for 2 and 3, and possibly even the first one if I can find it. Sega Master System stuff is even more rare. Vector Man. I unfortunately don't have the sequel anymore. I sold that years ago, but I was able to find the first one, so got Vector Man 2 set in my sights. Anyway. Next up is Demolition Man. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. A staple in the console. Contra Hardcore. Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster's Hidden Treasure. Red Zone. One from my childhood. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Mystic Defender. Flashback. Sonic Spinball. Another one from childhood. Castlevania Bloodlines. Okay. That does it for the ones in the packages. And now, or the cases. Now comes the cartridge. Or the cartridges. First up, James Pond, Underwater Agent. Madden 96. Shaq Fu. LHX Attack Chopper. NBA Live 96. Bubsy. NHL 94. NBA Live 95. Outdoors Bass Tournament, 96. Madden 97. Tony La Russa Baseball. Madden 95. Another one from childhood. Sonic and Knuckles. I don't even know why I got this one. Well, I know why, but I just have it basically because it came with the territory, as was discussed earlier. I also got Barbie Supermodel. Never played this game. May check it out, but then again, like I said, I don't intentionally own this. It just came with the territory. At least with the collection that was given to me. Anyway, I got Bill Walsh College Football. Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. Crew Ball. Fatal Labyrinth. WWF Royal Rumble. One from childhood. Super Battleship. I love the board game, and this game's alright, I suppose, but never played it in a while. Anyway. Urban Strike. Jeopardy Sports Edition. Lethal Enforcers 2. Gunfighters. Bassmasters Classic. World Championship Soccer. Jungle Strike. World Series Baseball. FIFA International Soccer. Mike Dicta Power Football. NHL 98. Madden NFL 94. WWF Super WrestleMania. Nickelodeon's Ah Real Monsters. One from childhood and the only game that my dad ever played. NFL 95. Desert Strike. Disney's Tailspin. Garfield Caught in the Act. NBA Showdown 94. John Madden Football. Cliffhanger. NFL Quarterback Club. NCAA Football. World Series Baseball 98. Lotus Turbo Challenge. Winter Olympic Games. NBA Action 95, starring David Robinson. Biohazard Battle. One that I've had for years. The Sega 6-pack, which, as y'all know, comes with all 6 of the games that are listed on the label. Now this is not my original copy of Sonic the Hedgehog. I used to have the actual cartridge the actual cartridge years ago, but unfortunately I sold that, and this was what I had to suffice. So I might get the original cartridge, but it's not something I'm looking into getting for the time being. I've got my sights set on other things, but nonetheless, all 6 of those games are great. Great blasts from the past. I used to have this as a kid. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. F-15 Strike Eagle 2. Evander Real Deal Holyfield's boxing. George Foreman's KO boxing. James Buster Douglas boxing. Another one from childhood. Animaniacs. World Trophy Soccer. Troy Aikman Football. NBA Jam. Doom Troopers. Cool Spot. Stargate. Pitfall: The Mayan Adventure. Head-On Soccer. Another one from childhood. Toy Story. Shadow Dancer: The Secret of Shinobi. Mario Andretti Racing. College Football 96. College Football 95. Shinobi 3. Return of the Ninja Master. Altered Beast. Forgotten Worlds. X-Mutants. Another childhood gem. Comic Zone. Another one from childhood. The Jungle Book. Rbi Baseball 4. Art Alive. Lethal Enforcers. NBA Live 97. NBA Live 98. MLBPA Baseball. NFL Football 94, starring Joe Montana. Huh. See, I got a duplicate of that game. Oh well. Like I said, still trying to sort through all of them. NHLPA Hockey 93. Zoop. Wimbledon Championship Tennis. NHL 96. NHL 95. NHL 97. NBA All-Star Challenge. PGA Tour Golf 2. This one's another one from childhood, and my very first JRPG, and also remains a personal favorite of mine, Shining in the Darkness. Still love this game even today. Love the art style, I love the dungeon exploration, and I especially love just the music, and just everything about this game is just fantastic. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but especially if you're used to Final Fantasy and all those other role-playing games. But nonetheless, this was the great start for the Shining Force series, and it's also completely different from the ones that came after it. So, anyway, Pebble Beach Golf Links, John Madden Football 92, Lakers vs. Celtics in the NBA playoffs, NBA Jam, which I think I may have already showcased that one. Like I said, if I do have duplicates, that's because I haven't sorted these out yet, so I did the best I could first round. Anyway, Boxing Legends of the Ring, F-22 Interceptor, Bulls vs. Blazers in the NBA playoffs, FIFA Soccer 95, NFL Quarterback Club 96, NBA Action 94, John Madden Football, Disney's Ariel, The Little Mermaid, one from childhood again, The Adventures of Batman and Robin, Street Fighter II Special Championship Edition, Primetime NFL, Rbi Baseball 94, NCAA Final Four Basketball, one that I remember from childhood, Philios. This is a fantastic space shooter, and we all know that that the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive in some parts of the world, especially the PAL region, it was replete with space shooters, but this one still remains a personal favorite of mine. And to say it's a space shooter is me putting it rather loosely, because usually we tend to associate space shooters with the science fiction theme, but this has a Greek mythology background. And I really love this game still to this day. It's got excellent music, just great gameplay, very challenging, and I even love the art style and what have you. So other than that, if you can find it, I highly recommend it. I did have this one years ago, but this one's definitely not my favorite. Not my favorite one in the series. Sonic 3D Blast. Of course, it's always included, so anyway. I may check out since I do have a Sega Saturn, I think I may end up checking out that version as opposed to this one, because I hear that the Saturn version is better. Anyway, I'm not going to get critical, but just stating. Well, anyway. Arcade Classics, which contains, let's see if I can see it, Centipede, Pong, and Missile Command. 3 games in 1. World Series Baseball 96. This one I also used to have. Aladdin, or Disney's Aladdin. No introduction, fantastic game. Taz and Escape from Mars. I also used to have this one, but sold it anyway. Also got columns. This is one of, well, actually, I think this is the only one that I have that's the authentic cartridge that's apart from the 6-pack that was showcased recently. Anyway, also got Ncaa Football. And once again, if I am showing duplicates, I don't know if I am or not, but like I said, I just haven't sorted through all of these. So, anyway, Mario Lemieux Hockey. Berkeley Shut Up and Jam. Triple Play Gold Edition. Bulls versus Lakers in the NBA playoffs. Road Rash 2. And this is the only one of the series that I currently have at the moment. Still trying to... I might try to get the first one. Anyway. Rbi Baseball. Mutant League Football. NHLPA Hockey 93. John Madden Football Championship Edition. Hardball. Super Baseball 2020. John Madden 93. And lastly is LaRussa Baseball 95. Yeah, I know. There is a plethora of sports games that I have, but that was the majority of what came with the collection that was given. That and Sonic Spinball. So, that does it for my Sega Genesis collection, and those are all the games that I currently have. And I'm definitely going to check out, I'm going to try to keep an eye out for certain others, but other than that, that's about all I currently have. And since my battery is running low, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching.